against the family is something that for me doesn't work because मुझे लगता है कि आप अगर आप उस temporarily आप खुश भी होगे but eventually it will catch up with you, you know.
I would never want to get married against my parents' wishes. कि मैं तो खुश हूँ, आप परेशान होते हो. But the first reason of getting married will be if I am in love with the person, and if the person is in love with me. So I am truly half love and half
arranged. And while you're watching OTT play, I'm Nirali in conversation with Riya and Jogi from Half Love, Half Arranged.
Yeah.
So welcome to OTT Play, guys.
Thank you.
It's a lovely afternoon, and to have you both guests on my channel, it's my pleasure.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing? Firstly,
very good, yaar. Very excited, and thank you for not calling me Jogi ji.
yeah, not calling Jogi ji.
वो तो सिर्फ पासपोर्ट पे जी लगाते हैं.
हाँ, जी लगाते हैं, correct. But I know it's only been a few hours since the series has dropped on Amazon Mini TV. But what's the kind of the initial feedback that you have kind of received from your friends and loved ones?
Very positive. In fact, abhi we took a glue break and I was checking my phone and people are saying very nice things. They're like it's so there are some people who binged it. You know, they started watching it last night and they binged it entirely. And then there are some people जिन्होंने कुछ episodes देखे and then they are gonna watch the rest today. And they're all saying that it's looking so fresh and it's such an easy watch. You know that आप देख पा रहे हो और time कैसे निकल रहा है पता ही नहीं चल रहा है. So which is always a good thing for any show. that आपको बार-बार घड़ी देख के ये नहीं लग रहा कि यार खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा है यार कितना लंबा है and all of that. So हमने खुद देख लिया है. So I think it's a very breezy, light-hearted. It's a great it's a feel-good show.
Like a slice of a life.
Yeah,
But I think that's what rom-coms are all about. And मैं मतलब मेरा ये back to back मेरा last show भी Never Kiss भी rom-com था, ये भी rom-com है. I think that's the best thing about rom-com कि एक तो बहुत easy watch होता है. Also मुझे ऐसा लगता है आजकल के टाइम में ना जब हम thrillers और मतलब हर ऐसा action thrillers इतना ज़्यादा है, इतना overpowering है OTT पे especially. तो once in a blue moon, slice of life rom-com is always I think the need of the hour and not just the show तो चलो आज launch हुआ है. But when we put out the trailer also and when I sent out the trailer to a lot of people, usually ना ट्रेलर लोग मिस कर देते हैं, देखते नहीं हैं.
Correct.
Especially यार दोस्त में. मतलब जब कोई और काम का कोई भेज दे तो उसका आप देख लेते हो, आप अपने यार दोस्त का इतना देखते नहीं हो. लेकिन उसका ही रिस्पॉन्स इतना अच्छा था because it just I think it just set the tone of what the show is all about and what the feel is
expect
and what they expect out of the show.
Of course. But since we are talking about rom-coms, that brings me to the question: which rom-coms that you have guys grown up watching, like the ultimate Bollywood rom-coms?
Yeah, मैं तो I've grown up watching like pretty much only rom-coms. So grown up क्या मतलब अभी कल तक rom-coms ही देख रही हूँ मैं. So like Notting Hill is one of my favorites. अपना How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. 10 Things I Hate About You.
कुछ प्यार व्यार की बातें भी कर लो. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
No, but they're all actually वो वाली ना 50 First Dates. Basically like all Julia Roberts, Drew Barrymore,
Pretty Woman,
Kate Hudson वाली films.
All the Hollywood ones.
I think all these films
13 going on 30.
मतलब यही है यार. I think हमारे टाइम में
and अपनी DDLJ
DDLJ
तो पागल
दिल तो पागल है.
कुछ होता है.
25 years is completing.
What?
Yeah.
Thanks.
That doesn't make me feel old at all.
I think we're also from that, and not to take anything away from Korean series and Korean films. I think we're also from that age who've not seen that much Korean. Like our love is this.
Yeah, not this.
Rom-coms, of course, 90s was the rom-com era.
बहुत आती थी क्योंकि I think वो flavor था. फिर Indian rom-coms जो थी वो एक तरह की होती थी. जैसे हम DDLJ बोल रहे हैं, दिल तो पागल बोल रहे हैं, वो बहुत फिल्मी, scenic
of course.
और जब तक कोई प्यार में दरार ना डाले तब तक कोई ऐसा मजा नहीं आता.
Coming to Half Love, Half Arranged, when the show was offered to you guys, what were your thoughts about this whole unique concept that the makers had to offer you both?
यार मतलब when I was offered, firstly I really wanted to work with Pocket Aces, Dice Media, क्योंकि हम जब से OTT आया है हम यही shows ऐसे ही shows OTT पे पहले देखते थे या binge watch करते थे phone पर. And I was very pleasantly surprised कि they had actually called me for something that people usually don't call me. एक वो एक नोशन बन जाता है आपका यू नो मार्केट में कि अच्छा बॉडी है तो ऐसे रोल्स में देने चाहिए जहाँ पे फिजिक दिखे या आप बॉय नेक्स्ट डोर बन जाओ कि आपको कुछ इतना काम वाम नहीं है बट आप you're there for the sake of being there. So when I read the script I was so happy because I loved the show. मतलब वो जब पढ़ने में आप कुछ विजुलाइज कर लो ना तो आई थिंक उससे बढ़िया बात है फॉर एन एक्टर एटलीस्ट मेरे लिए तो नहीं होती है. एंड मुझे तो लगा था ऑडिशन के लिए बुलाया तो मुझे तो लगा था कि सर ये
these are my profiles करना पड़ेगा
इसके बाद जाइए और लुक टेस्ट दीजिए यार मतलब कभी फोन ही नहीं आया. तो when I sat with you know the team at Pocket Aces and Dice, they were very like कि आप कर लोगे. मैंने कहा कर लोगे मतलब मुझे तो कभी बुलाया ही नहीं है आप लोगों ने. So I think that entire icebreaker of what probably you feel about a certain you know set of people who work and what they also think and how you know
the psyche.
जब आप किसी को मिलते नहीं हो आपको पता ही नहीं होता आपका thought process ही कुछ और होता है.
You kind of box a character into a certain genre or certain characters that you have seen on screen.
And so you know so easy going to work with right from everybody, right from the producers to the entire team to the director to everybody. So I think I was very excited. They sent it to me and I just had one thing to say. I was like, you're sure you want me for this and you don't want me to remove my shirt? They said no, we don't want that. I was like, यार ये तो बड़ी सही चीज़ है, ये तो करनी
एक्टिंग करनी पड़ेगी.
नहीं क्योंकि also यार as an actor ना and I'll be talking very selfishly about that क्योंकि as an actor आपको कभी आप कई shows देखते हो और आप बोलना चाहते हो कि यार ये तो मैं भी कर सकता था. Why doesn't anyone offer me this? But what I've realized with time is that you have to break your own notions for people. Like how I fought at least so much for the mustache. क्योंकि मैं शो के लिए ऑन हो गया था, हम लोग स्क्रिप्ट्स कर रहे थे और एवरी डे आई वुड सिट विद द डायरेक्टर एंड ही वुड बी लाइक यार मतलब मुझे ना तो वाही दिखता रहता है रोज, मुझे जोगी दिखता. तो मेरा प्रॉब्लम ये था, मैंने कहा मैं हूँ दिल्ली से, मैं क्या करूँ, मेरा जो इनेट टोन है वो वही है जो जोगी बात करता है जैसे. So I think it was so refreshing for people also to support that fact कि चल मुझे रख लेते हैं, रख के देखते हैं होता क्या देख लेते हैं. So that made me very very happy about it and want to do it more because I was like मेरे को कभी कोई देता ही नहीं ऐसा. तो जब काम मिलेगा ऐसा तो then only I think people will see me in a different light. You might like it, you might not like it. That is your call.
But at least that option is presented.
Yeah, at least there's someone who showed faith in you. And
मतलब like you know एक होता है ना कि जैसे मुझे बहुत टाइम पहले किसी ने, मैं गया था एक ऑडिशन के लिए और मेरे को लगा I have cracked it and how. and उनका कोई फोन ही नहीं आया तो मैंने उनको फोन किया, मैंने कहा क्या हुआ, कह रहे यार आप गरीब नहीं लगते हो. मैं कहा ये क्या बात हुई, मतलब ये तो आपका
कर लेंगे ना. हाँ वो तो स्टाइलिंग से मेकअप हेयर व्हाटएवर. तो
I think for me that's why I was very excited and also and not to take away anything you know from the actor especially Maanvi. It's always great to work with people you've never worked with. Also because you learn so much more.
Of course.
तो next season में
नहीं obviously मतलब यार कमाल है मेरी तो मतलब मेरी स्टोरी अधूरी, मेरा लव और मेरा रेस,
मेरा पहला प्यार अधूरा रह गया रे.
मतलब शो में तो शादी करने दो यार.
But how was your first day on the set? Like, what was like the ice-breaking moment between both of you?
No, so before set only we met on during our reading.
She had actually done Besti of mine on a red carpet event. That was
please share that story.
I have to tell you this. No, I'll tell you this. So मुझे ना पता नहीं था because so again Dice and I have been wanting to work with each other for a very long time. Because again मुझे वो एक मतलब you know the company is very like it's full of young people and their ideas are young, they're very experimental. तो वो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है. And वो like coming from a TVF background which is also a similar company. Dice was also that, and I know Aditi Ashwin for a long time. हम बहुत time से कोशिश कर रहे थे to find a good script that we can both work on, but वो नहीं हो रहा था. So finally when this was happening, we were in talks and अभी confirm नहीं हुआ था, confirm नहीं था, ठीक है. और पहले तो I remember there was one party, Amazon की party थी, और वहाँ पे Siddharth and 2 other people, they came and they're like, oh, so we are working with you soon. And I'm like, on what? And then they said, that Dice show, Half Love, Half Hate. I said, वो हो रहा है? They said, yeah. I said, wow, I only don't know. They said, yeah. Then there was this one red carpet event, which he was hosting. Like he was hosting the red carpet. And so they were playing pranks on people. And I think Anusha, he and Anusha were hosting it together. So Anusha was telling me, she said, okay, listen, my co-host, she didn't tell me who, she said, my co-host is coming. So, you just pretend like you don't know him or whatever. So I was like, yeah, okay. And we did this whole prank. He comes in and I'm like, sorry, who are you? All of that. And he's like, and then isne bol diya on the red carpet, he's like, ma'am, main aapka, abhi announced bhi nahi hua tha show. And he's like, main aapka co-star hone wala co-star. And I'm like, oh. And it was live. It was a live event. So I was like, oh, in fact, I remember I called up Amar, jo hamare supervising producer. I called him up and I said, ये तो इसने announce कर दिया. I was like, guys, is this an? They're like, no, it's okay. I don't know if people saw that or whatever. So yeah, that was our first, technically,
ice-breaking moment.
Yeah.
But between the two of you, who is team love and team arranged in real life, not about the characters?
मैं तो team love for sure.
I am कि कुछ भी दे दो.
नहीं कुछ भी चलेगा.
अब तो वो मरा गई है कि कुछ भी चलेगा.
नहीं but honestly, if you.
Yeah, I think where I come from, I think it's just. I think you have to find a balance.
So you're truly half love.
You're truly half love.
Because I feel I would never want to get married against my parents' wishes. कि मैं तो खुश हूँ, आप परेशान होते रहो. But the first reason of getting married will be if I am in love with the person, and if the person is in love with me. So I am truly half
love and half arranged. And what about you, Maanvi?
No, I also, I mean, all jokes apart. Of course, for me, starting point is love. It has to come from a place of love, and both the people have to be in love with each other. But going against the family is something that for me doesn't work, because मुझे लगता है कि अगर आप उस temporarily आप खुश भी होगे, but eventually it will catch up with you. The guilt and all of that. So मैं तो हमेशा बोलती हूँ कि this half love half arrange is ideal. That आप choose करो, आपको प्यार हुआ है, आप you've chosen that as a partner, chosen them as a partner, and then the parents also come on board, and they're also like completely okay with the relationship, with each other, with everything, and then one big happy family.
It's like a family marriage.
मतलब आप love कर लो, parents को
arrange करने दो.
Arrange करने, it's like a half love, half.
issue उनको करना ना.
After you cross a certain age in your life, there's this societal pressure that you have that, settle down hona hai. Be it from parents, be it from the society or relatives. Have you guys ever felt that? Of course you are married now, but before that, did you go through that phase in your life?
Thankfully, उतना नहीं था कभी भी. With me, actually, funnily, my parents would only insist on me getting. If I was dating someone, if I was in a serious relationship, तो तब उनको होता था कि कर लो. मतलब उनको था अभी तो है भी लड़का भी है, and we like him, and then why aren't you getting married? So then they would start putting pressure. But when I was single, they were completely okay with it. They were like, yeah. And my friends, a lot of my friends who are not from the industry, जिनके parents did force them and who did get married or whatever, they were like, यार ये तेरे parents इतने chill कैसे हो गए suddenly? Why are they not forcing you? My own sister, because she was like, when she got married, उसकी तो 25 में शादी हो गई थी, and her and my parents were like, मतलब they did, she not force her, but she just wanted to do an engagement and then have a long gap and then get married, but they kind of pressurized her into doing that jaldi. So she's like, what is this? Like, why are mom and dad so chill with you? And why? And I'm like, listen, I've trained them well. You should have done this with them or whatever. But I think लड़कियों के साथ वो ज़्यादा होता है because of the biological clock and stuff. Boys के साथ भी होता है, I know for sure. But उतना ज़्यादा नहीं है because of there's no biological clock there. But हाँ, मतलब thankfully I got saved.
You're the lucky one.
Yeah.
But what I want to know your perspective on the same. Like, have you gone through that?
I personally have not had any pressure from my parents. But वो जो हम societal issues बोल रहे हैं ना कि कहीं भी जाओ तो जैसे जब 12th पास की थी तो इश्यूज सबके होते थे कि आप क्या करोगे जिंदगी में,
What next?
सो आई थिंक इट्स अ सर्कल ऑफ लाइफ कि आप एक एज के बाद ना सबके पास एक ही सवाल होता है कि आप शादी कब कर रहे हो। तो वो बहुत हुआ है, वो अभी भी होता है, बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जब मेरे पेरेंट्स को इशू नहीं है तो फिर पूछने दो लोगों को। हम मतलब अब मैं भी बहुत ही आई थिंक आई बिकम वेरी यूज्ड टू इट दैट आई एम लाइक कर लेंगे। अब कोई पूछता है कब कर लेंगे तो फिर मैं हंस के टाल देता हूँ उस चीज़ को कि कर लेंगे, क्योंकि thankfully parents have been very very supportive. Also they I think with age they have I'm the only child to my parents. तो मैं 20 साल से दूर रह रहा हूँ, तो अब हमने एक बड़ी अच्छी चीज़ की, I think with time that we communicate a lot, we speak our minds to each other, and I think that's what has helped me not worry about it. कि rather than my parents worrying, I should be worried कि मुझे करनी है नहीं करनी है, क्योंकि मैं हमेशा पेरेंट्स को बोलता था कि आप तो दूर रहते हो, आपकी लाइफ में क्या बदलेगा।
हाँ, आप तो कभी कभी आओगे, फिर जब आप आओगे और आप कहोगे अच्छा बच्चा कब कर रहे हो, क्योंकि शादी के बाद तो अगला स्टेप तो वही है ना, गेम तो वही चल रही है। But luckily they've never forced me. Yes, they we definitely have deliberations over the conversations over dinner or over coffee or tea. But it's not कि यार तुम करोगे नहीं तो हम बात नहीं करेंगे तुमसे। Their entire obviously their thought process is that you need to understand that you have to live a life way beyond us, and you would not want to live a life alone, because today you are very independent, and we understand कि आपको प्यार होना चाहिए और आपको अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी चाहिए, लेकिन बेटा इतनी भी अंडरस्टैंडिंग और प्यार की वेट ना करो कि मिल ही नहीं रहा।
हाँ, कि मिल रहा है फिर खत्म हो जाता है। मतलब so it's not been there. Families हाँ बोलती हैं, यार दोस्त भी लकीली जो इधर के यार दोस्त है ना वो सब सिंगल है।
They wouldn't question.
नहीं, वो सब सिंगल है। जो क्लोज क्या होता है ना, मुझे ऐसा लगता है आपका जब क्लोज नेट ग्रुप सिंगल होता है ना, तो एक तो आपका माइंडसेट भी वैसे ही रहता है।
करेक्ट, यू आर द सेम वेवलेंथ।
हाँ, क्योंकि सब सिंगल हैं, या जो डेट भी कर रहे हैं 8-8 साल से वो शादी नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो आप कह रहे हो जब ये नहीं कर रहे हैं तो हमें क्यों करना है। लेकिन आप जब उस माइंडसेट से बाहर निकलते हो तो आपको रियलाइज होता है कि इट्स अ गुड थिंग, हैव योर ओन टाइम एंड व्हाटएवर यू वांट, बट देख लो अपनी मर्जी से कर लो। अगर घर वाले बोलते हैं तो फिर मतलब
सोच लेना।
हाँ, मतलब मेरे डैड की ना कॉन्वर्सेशन है मेरे साथ, बड़ी फनी कॉन्वर्सेशन है कि एक बार उन्होंने पूछा कि कब करेगा, मैं हाँ कर लूँगा, कह क्यों कर ले ना, मैंने कहा हाँ मतलब आपका क्या बदल जाएगा लाइफ में। तो ऐसे बहुत ना बैक एंड फोर्थ हुआ, जिसके बाद उनके बाद बात खत्म हो गई। तो उन्होंने मेरे को बोला तो तू ही क्यों खुश रहे। मैंने कहा मतलब, करे जब मन करता है घूमने चला जाता है, जब मन करता है कॉफी पीने चला जाता है, ऐसे थोड़ी होता है।
ये थोड़ी होती है लाइफ,
पूछ के जाना चाहिए। अच्छा, सो आई थिंक मेरे फैमिली में अब ऐसी चीजें होती है, हम ऐसी बातें करते हैं।
And now that Half Love Half Arranged is streaming on the platform, what's next for you guys on the work front?
Oh,
second season.
Season 2 of Half Love Half Arranged.
Apart from that?
No, there's I don't know if I can talk about any of those, but like there's two films actually that are not announced yet. तो वो आने वाली है। फिर FOMO shots का कुछ चल रहा है।
कुछ तो चल रहा है।
मैं भी बस वही उसी सेट पे मैं मिलूंगा आपको, कुछ ऐसा साइड वाइड ऐसा पासिंग देते हुए मैम के, और
या विशेस ग्रांट करते हुए,
बट यार सेम थिंग, लाइक देयर आर अ फ्यू थिंग्स, देयर इज वन कॉन्क्रीट प्लान, बट उसके बारे में अलाउड नहीं है अभी बात करना। तो होप करूंगा कि जल्द से उसके बारे में बात करें, लेकिन व्हाट आई एम मोर एक्चुअली एक्साइटेड अबाउट इज
This, of course.
6 एपिसोड हैं, 7वें का मेरे को
खुद को इंतजार है, जोगी जी को only on passport. But thank you so much guys for being so spontaneous, fun and doing this conversation.
Thank you so much guys.
Thank you.
We had a great time.